The level emitter based line. I'll make another one of those. Because I'm quite pleased with how those are working. Ooh. Need a few of those too. Crafting cards. And let's see, pulverizer. All sorts of complicated things.
Yeah, it's not actually all that difficult.
No, it's not. It's just going through the list of all the various little details. Fortunately for us, we have an applied Energistics system that makes this real breeze to do. Oh, one last thing. We need... Wait, no flint in the system? That can't be right.
You can make flint with 3 gravel, so...
Ah, and that recipe is already in. That's just odd that there's absolutely 0 flint. You must have taken it all out to put in the Sagna.
No, but doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't. It was just a surprise. It's one of those things where you're like, that never runs out. What are you talking about? Okay, we need...
Hey, my hang glider.
Cable. Oh yeah, we're back into hang glider time, aren't we?
We are.
What color did I do down here anyways?
Hang 10, dude.
The heck?
Whoa! My blaze powder's on fire now.
Oh. Somebody... Oh. Did not mean to answer a call from the United States. That was... Oops. I don't know anybody in the States who should be calling me, so... They got the hang-up treatment accidentally, but they'll live. I'm sure they'll be offended.
It was probably Microsoft tech support.
Yes, it probably was.
Oh, that reminds me of a very amusing tale concerning that particular scam.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you see, they called me, tried to tell me that I have the problem. The only problem is I run on Linux.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time they called me, I told them I didn't have any computers.
I think that confused them just a little.
Yep.
Yeah. There's some good ones you can do with that. Alright, so we'll do a level emitter here. This will be our silicon level. I just need some silicone. Now, did I set up a barrel for that? Before I get this thing running, I probably should check.
Alright, I'm going to be AFK a sec.
How did I set this up? It is set to be emit when levels are below limit. Now, what is this one? This one's producing flint. Emit when levels are below limit. Okay. Now we need some redstone conduit. There we are. Insulated redstone. And then it goes straight into this pulverizer right here. Now there's power behind the wall. Excellent. Turn that one off. Turn that. All right. Now, yeah, insert green. We need a filter. sometimes tempting to make sure these filters are always in the system. Sort of like chests. It'd be nice if there was always a basic level of certain things in there, but... this is probably still the fastest way to do it. Okay, apparently we're out of paper, too. There we go. Alright, so we're going to keep a level of... how much do you think is a reasonable amount of silicone?
1 stack?
Alright, so we'll put a minimum of 100 in the system then. Actually, yeah, might as well make it 64. We don't even have to... can I do it? Just type it? Yes, I can. 64 it is. Crafting card in place. No, no crafting card. What am I talking about? Okay. Need a sand. The smelter, what was that one supposed to be producing? I don't even remember what some of these are supposed to be producing now. Or if I ever made them produce what I wanted them to be producing. Hilarious. Okay, it's the Cyan Network. There we are, I think that's the one. Yep, Cyan Network. You are active on high. And you are whitelisting sand. Okay, and then last but not least, this interface here needs to have sand always on stock. Alright, there we go. We're almost up and running, and it sounds like Kate has stepped off to do some cooking. She's making peach butter, I think she called it.
That sounds tasty.
Mm-hmm. It's got a whole bunch of peaches cooking in the oven right now, and I guess it's going to be turned into some sort of butter or something. Sounds like it's going to be really yummy. We've been having some fun with the canning this year. There
Very
we go.
nice.
Alright. Let's figure out what's in behind this thing now. Okay. Let's try and connect this up. Let's see, that's obviously not the output side. It's sometimes really hard to tell which one's the output side on these machines. You ever notice that? The machine interface that they use, it's really hard to tell which one's actually the back side of the full things. Oh, I think that worked. So now we should have silicone going in the system. Yes, we do. In fact, we're already... I think we've hit our cap already. 67. And this should be off now. Good, and this machine is off. Ready to rumble. Awesome. Another sundry item up and running in automation land. Oh. Left a puddle of messiness around somewhere, I'm sure. Having another bout of the flux flu. Okay, apparently it's not the make sure you Okay, where was I? was working on... Alright, well that'll probably be useful for something else eventually. Steel... Right, oh, coal. Coal dust. Do we craft coal dust? No, we don't. Okay. You should be able to make that in the sag mill, though.
Well, I'm back. My peach butter's done.
Cool. Cool powder, Ender IO. Alright. Why is it not telling me what the recipe for coal powder is? Or is it coal? Is it just been merged with coal dust? Okay. Sag mill. Coal. Pulverized coal. And a chance of sulfur. Cool. Well, let's start with that.
Well, I've kind of got the spawner set up for blazes up here, up in the rafters. However, it's going to be interesting getting it all the way down to the Emi network.
Oh, you just have to run a cable up there. It's no big deal. Do you think you're going to be doing a lot of working up there? Because if so, we should pull up a new subnet.
There shouldn't be a whole lot. Most of this is going to be producing items rather than requiring any channels.
Okay.
It's all going to be outputs to the main network rather than any kind of anything really going on. It's just going to be grinders grinding mobs.
All right. Cool. Then we won't worry about it too much.
And in fact, I'm thinking there's an even better place for that once you do the ritual of binding.
Yes, that's right. At some point we'll get around to that. Yeah, I've got some cable here. Conduit. I'm gonna pull I'll pull an Emi conduit up to the roof from my Thaumcraft room, because there's already an applied Energistics line all the way up to Thaumcraft. So I'll just pull it up further for you. There we are.
Well, the thing is, I may be moving all of the spawning from up in the rafters to our, well, of suffering once we get that up and running.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's a thought. I was thinking about doing it with Cursed Earth, but that actually might work a lot better.
Well, we'll also have Cursed Earth in addition to the spawners, but since you've already got a mechanic for killing things and taking their spawns already set up for a Well of Suffering, you might as well use it to also auto-farm your mobs.
Sure. No reason not to. Okay, we'll have to set that up on a separate day, because that's going to require a little prep. I think we'll do the ritual in the next one. Let's get some more of the rest of these alloys up and running, because... What are we still missing? What haven't I done yet? There's a lot of bloody alloys in these mods. How much is dark steel used?
Not really all that much at this point.
Okay, so I think that's the Ender IO alloys covered off. What else can we make? What else do we need to make in the alloy furnace, I guess?
Signalum?
Oh right, signalum. There it is. 3 copper, 1 silver, 10 redstone, and make some signalum. Copper, silver, redstone. Which one was that? Which mod is that? That is for...
Thermal foundation.
Right. 3, 1, 10. 3, 1. Oops. 10 to get 4. Whoops. Darn it. Wrong interface. 3, 1 silver, and 10 redstone. Encoded. All right, signalum in the system. Done. Okay. Let's see what else. Did I ever teach it how to make the binding?
Oh, lumium.
Yes, I did. Okay. Lumium, huh?
And you might as well teach it bronze while you're at it.
Okay. Lumium from thermal foundation as well. 3 tin, 1 silver, 4 glowstone. Tin, 3 tin, silver, 1 silver, glowstone. How much glowstone did I say? 4, right? Yeah.
Correct.
All right. That makes 1 lumium, which we don't have in the system yet, so I actually have to make it first. And the other one you said was bronze, right? We have
Bronze, and you can also do Invar and Electrum.
Oh boy, yeah. All the rest, all the ores. Thermal foundation bronze. 3 copper, 1 tin. Copper. Copper, 1 tin. It's all about the proportions. The system needs to know the proportion so it doesn't overcraft for 4. Okay. That one's done. 4 bronze from 3 copper and 1 tin.
Oh, that's not right.
Done. And then the lumium is 3 tin, 1 silver, 4 glowstone for a quantity of lumium to be determined once I've actually crafted it in one of these thingamajobbers right here. There it goes.
Now that's a technical term for you, thingamajobber.
In that thingamajobber, that's right. What just happened to our system? I think, did we just have a power outage?
Yeah, well, it's turned off.
Yeah, the reactor's been off all this time, I think. Well, it's on now. And did your biofuel things run out?
Yeah, they ran out of biofuel. We're going to need them. Yeah, the problem with that is I'm fairly certain it's a chunk loading issue. It's not being chunk loaded on the other side.
The irony is that the game thinks that all those chunks are loaded, or at least Opus does. It thinks a lot of chunks are loaded somewhere in this world, and we have no idea where, more precisely. Oh, there was 24 lumium ingots in the system already, apparently. Why didn't those come up? I have no idea. I could not answer that, even if I tried. 4. Is that a consistent thing with thermal expansion? The recipes pretty much exclusively make 4 of the item?
Well, they generally make 1 for each metal that's being put in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like 4 is a pretty common number as far as it's concerned. Okay. Alright, better reserve that slot for the blend, or for the Indirium ingot. Alright, so bronze and Invar. Invar, right. Actually have a fair amount of Invar in the system. But ferrous and iron. 1 ferrous, 2 iron. Or, I thought I saw a second one. Nope, that's just a blend recipe. Ferrous is something we definitely are short on because I'm not actually smelting that right now. 1 ferrous, 2 iron makes 3 invar. It's coming.
So hey, I have an interesting thing coming up.
Yeah?
I am currently working on making a altar to summon the Guardian of Gaia, which is supposed to be quite a tricky fight, like the Wither.
Okay.
So, if you guys wanted to help me with that, that'd be cool.
That would...
Yeah, but we are nowhere near geared enough to take that on.
Well, I know, I'm not saying today. I'm just saying
okay.
Eventually.
Well, I think I might refocus on getting some Thaumcraft gear up and running then.
Yes. Gear would be good.
Yeah, that is going to be a very scary fight.
Yep.
That's going to require an arena which we cannot leave. It will be inflicting all kinds of area effect withers, running around all over the place, being almost impossible to hit. It is possibly the most challenging encounter we have in this mod pack.
Yes.
Cool.
And I need it in order to move on with a lot of the other stuff I wanted to do. So.
Okay, copper, tin. Oh, electrum. There it is. Silver and gold.
Yeah, I'm not actually making the altar right now. I'm just kind of getting the stuff together so that I can, but...
Yeah, it's just, yeah, that is a heck of a fight.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I believe it's completely immune to any ranged weapons, so my crossbow is going to do absolutely no good.
Yeah,
there's all kinds of things they've done.
There's a list of recommended materials, so I can make everyone Terra blades and stuff.
Actually,
but...
yeah, although I haven't been updating lately because one of the updates makes the Terra Blade no longer actually work in that fight, or at least it will no longer track the Guardian.
Oh, fun.
But yeah, you can't fly, so you won't be able to fly with the jetpack. You'll still have the jump from the wings, but you won't be able to do the jetpack flight. It doesn't do any ranged combat. It's immune to range damage, so you're gonna have to get up close and personal and melee. I think there's a cap on the amount of damage it can take per swing, so just getting a cleaver with all kinds of nether quartz is not as effective. Basically, Vasky has done everything he can to mitigate most of the things that the people on Forgecraft did to trivialize the encounter.
So,
I'm okay with that.
I just a question here. Here we are. Cinnabar. We need to get Cinnabar if we're going to be making, if we're going to be getting any alternate route to this shiny. That's why I haven't been smelting. Although, why I have not been doing the ferrous ore, because there's that alternate. Oh yeah, you pulverize it. That's right. Am I sending it through the pulverizer? I don't even remember where I'm sending my ferrous ore. Talk about things you've lost track of, right?
Actually, no. What you want to do is you pulverize the cinnabar, and you have it, or you pulverize redstone ore, and it gives you a chance for cinnabar that you use as a flux material in the induction smelter to be able to get triple output of ore and guaranteed, absolutely positive, 100% secondary product.
Okay. We don't have very much ferrous in the system, and we have even less shiny, so that's definitely something we're going to want to figure out. What was that? Oh, sandstone. Okay. So, yeah, I haven't been smelting. I have some ferrous dust left over from way back in the day, but we obviously are going to need to figure out how to make that happen. So, so we pulverize
redstone ore.
Yeah.
And I believe there's a thing that you can use to increase your odds of secondary output, but it's going to require higher tier machinery.
Yeah. Let's see. Recipe. Yeah, it's 25% from redstone ore. I could redirect the redstone ore out of the applied Energistics, or out of the Mekanism. I'll disable the Mekanism input for redstone ore here. And we'll redirect it to, so it'll be slightly lower yield, but we'll get shiny dust out of the process at the end of the day.
And not only that, but it's not like we don't have how many thousands?
4,500, 600, 4,600.
Also, the augment secondary sieve, augment stabilized frame, and augment gyro servo feedback are the 3 that we can get to almost double the secondary chance.
Cool.
Okay, how do I get stuff off the runic altar that starts hovering around?
Wait until it gets done hovering around and then right-click it. Oh, no, wait a minute. Are you trying to make a rune?
No, I'm not trying to do anything. It just sucked up some of the stuff I was doing.
Oh, shift right-click with an empty hand.
Okay.
And I may have
Thank
picked
you.
up some mana pearls.
Just looking at the list of rituals that are currently available. Wow. Well of Suffering. Wow, the Well of Suffering's already available. We just need to make the necessary materials, correct?
No, it is actually a tier 4 recipe, so we're definitely going to need to get the ritual of binding and make a bound blade and then run around and whack monsters with it until you get a blood shard, and then you can use that to make the tier 4 altar. We're going to need a lot of additional runes.
That actually, you know what? Actually, why don't we get the blaze spawner set up upstairs, and or get the blaze spawner temporarily set up right above the altar, and will monsters killed with a bound blade produce the fill the blood altar?
No, it has to be the sacrificial knife.
Okay, then why don't we get the blaze spawner set up temporarily, and we'll just start killing them with the bound blade.
I was planning on just setting up a grinder.
Well, I know. I'm just thinking that's a system we were going to be setting up just temporarily.
Oh, I also need a beacon.
Yeah. Okay, well, that means we need to fight Wither.
Yep.
But I believe we have a few Wither... We have 3 Wither skeleton heads in here.
Okay.
Yeah, now the Wither is going to be really, really easy for us at this point.
Yeah.
I can use my crossbow to knock him down to about half health in a few shots, and then we just whack away at him and chase him around. He's much easier to kill when you can fly. Also, if we can make an arena to fight him in, that would also work.
Yes, those are awesome.
I need a better sword. Those messed up Manalium swords of mine are a little they make me sad.
And why is this?
Well, I've got these Manalium swords, these, high-end swords, and I think it only does 3.5 hearts of damage.
That is because it is a rapier.
But it does have that piercing thing going on. Okay, so I just need to make a brute sword to back it up. Cool. A problem for another day.
And your Manalium rapier's got a base damage.
Oh, is that hearts thing not... Oh, right, a damage is a half heart, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought then.
And you need more quartz on there because you've only got 34 out of 48 on your 1 modifier quartz.
Yeah. Yeah. I needed to... Oh, no, it is on auto repair. Yeah, we were short on quartz at the time when I last worked on the thing. Again, something for another day. There we go.
Yep. As long as you get up to about, I want to say about 10 damage, you're in a good position. The difference between 10 damage and 20 damage is negligible on most opponents because you're going to be two-shotting them regardless of the damage you do until you get up to 20 hearts. And getting up to 20 hearts is currently not possible on a rapier because the rapier has reduced effect from the nether quartz.
Because it's got piercing.
Because it's got piercing and it has a reduced base damage because of that. So if you can get it up to about a plus 10 damage, you're in a good position. You're going to be two-shotting just about anything you run across, except for the Wither, who you're going to need more than 2 shots, but still.
Well, I think it might be worth moving that Ender Quarry into the Nether for a bit to acquire us, or spend some time in the Nether with the digital miner to acquire us some Nether quartz, because we're really short. Like 5 left short. At least we have 5 pure, but yeah, what was...
I just found the recipes to make cosmetic baubles. I can make you a bow tie.
Nice.
Glasses.
Awesome. That is
goggles.
Very fun. Well, that'll be a job
That is cool.
for the next episode. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Take it easy.
Bye for now.